As we near the end of 2016, the world is indeed a very different place. But such scale of change that we've seen this year is not always a threat. It can be really positive too. And we've seen that during the course of this year with the thousands of horses whose suffering has been made visible through World Horse Welfare's Invisible Horse campaign. And you've played such a fundamental role in that, most recently during our CCTV campaign, where thousands of you took an action, and it really did make a difference. At the start of the year, we focused on the Invisible Horse campaign through the thousands of foals that are born every year but are unregistered and therefore have an uncertain future. And we've seen this in the record number of foals that we've had in our centres over the last 12 months, 45, including 23 who have been born in our centres because their mothers came in as welfare cases. And then many of you might have seen our Christmas appeal involving Jim, the orphan foal, and his adopted sister Rosie, and a tragic case of her mother Maggie. For those of you who've donated, thank you. And every donation we get, we will be able to make more invisible horses visible. We can only make invisible horses like Jim, Rosie and Maggie visible through your help, through people who ring our welfare line, the thousands who do that every year. For those who have done it, we thank you because you really have helped us together make a difference. And we would ask you to spread the word about our welfare line so more people can do the same over the coming year. And the need really is still there. There are still thousands of invisible horses. This year alone, we have found so many invisible horses in extraordinary places, in broken down barns and shipping containers. Another case was Banjo, who was found in a London park with horrific wounds on his legs. How many people would have walked past him every day? There is still so much invisible suffering out there, and we were only able to help Banjo because someone rang our welfare line. You can do that too over the course of the next 12 months, and it will help us make more invisible horses visible. We are so grateful to the thousands of rehomers we have, and we were delighted to champion the case of Cappuccino, our rehomed horse of the year, another invisible horse found in the field, now giving such joy to the Ridley family. And it's so important that more people know about our rehoming scheme, and that's why we were delighted to promote it during being Charity of the Year at the Mitsubishi Motor Badminton Horse Trials back in May, where we were able to show off not only the work that we do in the UK, but around the world, including places like Senegal. Over the course of the last 12 months, we've expanded our international programme to 15 countries, including starting exciting new projects in China and in Cuba. And we were delighted when the World Organization for Animal Health, the OIE, adopted the Working Equid chapter for working horses, ponies, donkeys and mules around the world, which we believe is a huge step forward. Influencing at this level is so important, not least through our campaigning work, where we have the ability to impact on thousands of horses around the world. That's why your support of our CCTV campaign to ask for CCTV in every single equine slaughterhouse in the UK is so important and has made such a difference. And as we build into our 90th anniversary next year, that is going to be a fundamental part of what we do. And yet again, your support really does make a difference. After 1,000 of you wrote to the UK government, joining other European nations to amend the current transport regulation. It made a difference because the UK joined that call, and we really can bring an end to these needless, horrific journeys. And as we build towards our 90th anniversary in 2017, we want to make 1,000 more invisible horses visible. We've got so many exciting ways that we are going to shine a spotlight on these invisible horses. For example, through being Horse and Hounds Charity of the Year and having a garden at the Chelsea Flower Show in May. And after a year of such change, we recognise how important it is to have complete trust in charities, and that is something that we take so seriously at World Horse Welfare. And it's so important that we have your support on that journey. And as never before have there been so many ways, different ways of supporting our work, through campaigning, through volunteering, through donating, through rehoming, and above all, through spreading the word about our work. So thank you for everything you've done to support our work over the last 12 months. And I'd like to extend a special thanks to all our staff and volunteers. And to finish by saying a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you, your family, your friends, and of course, your horses. Thank you.